What's good, YouTube? What's happening, squad? The real TNK squad checking in with another Thoughts and Opinions video. It's your boy Travis checking in.
And it is your girl Kiana, aka Queen Key, off in this thing.
Now, I think we're a day or two late on this situation.
Can I say something before we get into it?
What you want to say?
Alright, y'all. So, as Travis gonna say, we're a day or two late on this topic. Originally, I was telling people in the DM that we wasn't gonna touch this topic because I felt like it was gonna be a setup of some sort of people trying to say, how can you say something when you went through the same thing? But I didn't go through the same thing. My situation is totally different from royalties.
For those, I say fuck them and let's do this video.
You know people were gonna say it though.
It was bait. It was bait just so they could have something to talk about.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's talk. So the whole gossip thing now out right now is that Royalty's baby daddy has surfaced. Mm-hmm. Has popped up. Now Royalty does a video. Well, first the baby daddy does his video.
Well, one more time interrupting. Excuse me. I'm gonna say this. I watched the baby daddy's video and I watched Royalty's video. I did not watch CJ video.
I did.
Or I did not watch CJ homeboy video.
I did.
Travis told me what CJ said about that. This is where I'm going with this. That Nike put Royalty's baby daddy up to this. Y'all, I think the baby daddy had been put his video out because somebody sent it to us like a couple of weeks ago.
About a month ago. You put it about a month ago.
Asking us to talk about it. And right then, I was like...
It was just too early
It wasn't enough information out there.
We would have actually had this story out before everybody else. Mm-hmm. But... because somebody said that's when he first put his video up.
Yeah.
It was just too early to touch. Y'all know a lot of times when it comes to thoughts and opinions, like people are always thinking we just clout chasing, don't know the fuck we talking about. But we do hold on to a lot of stuff and let it simmer because it don't be time yet. Especially when people put videos out because we like, okay, if this person put one out, then somebody else probably gonna put one out to give you more information. So a lot of times we don't touch it right away.
I honestly thought that Royalty was gonna ignore it.
You know what? I didn't, because if we do a video, they'll ignore it. If somebody else do a video, they'll ignore it. When all the T channels and all the bloggers get a hold to it, then they have to answer. It's just what it is. They have to answer. It became a big deal because now you got everybody speaking their mind and giving their thoughts and opinions on what should be done and what should be said. You know what I'm saying? So they felt they had to clear the air on their name. Being said that, okay, so the baby daddy surfaced after 4 years, whatever, they've been on YouTube since 2015. The baby daddy surfaced, he does a video. Now Royalty comes back and does her video. What I want to say first is Royalty video to me, and I'm not being biased, and I'm not saying she's not telling the truth. She could be telling the honest to God truth, but it didn't even feel genuine because, and not because of her so much, because of that whack ass editing that CJ was putting in the video.
I was like,
no. So was you around? No. Without no. It's like you turned this shit into a comedy show.
Yeah,
bro.
and then how Royalty was talking.
I took my kids away, and you think I won't take my kids away? And like, why is she talking like that? Like she felt like she had a fucking drama class or a goddamn movie or something. It's like, why are you talking like that? So it's like, I want to say this on this situation. Now, and I feel like this is how I feel. This is my opinion. I feel that a lot of people in relationships take out what they go through with the other parent. They take that out on the children. And I feel like in this situation, I feel like, whatever, like Roger said, yeah, I took my kids away from you. You'll never see them again. And it's like, but she never said anything about him being a fucked up dad. Mm-mm. She never said that. She said he didn't provide for him. He didn't get a job.
And she said that he didn't provide for him.
And she also said domestic violence.
Yes.
Now, we don't know about none of this is true. We don't know about the provide. We don't know about none of that. But
when he was asked that question on his interview,
he said it was a lie. I mean, we
and
don't know.
He said royalty
is
was
the aggressor. Yeah.
So with that, don't nobody know.
Nobody knows.
It's between them two.
Because I hear people in the comments like, he's domestic violence, he beat her. It's like, we don't know that. What I do feel like in this situation is that no matter what you go through with your significant other or your ex or whatever, you cannot take that out on the kids. Like, you can break up today. He might have beat. It's sorry to say that he could have beat your ass, but at the end of the day, you still have to give him the opportunity to be a part of his children's life. So to just run off because y'all didn't work, that's the only part I didn't understand.
I seen that, like what he just said, like it hits home because one of my aunts went through a domestic violence situation with her at the time husband. He was a fucked up husband to her, but he was the best dad to his child.
I'm gonna use this situation real quick, and I'm gonna move on from it. I say all fathers, until they fuck up with their kids, need the opportunity to be in their kid's life. For instance, like I say, royalty, they didn't work, and she should have let him still have an opportunity to be in his kid's life. Like with her situation, they didn't work.
But I gave him.
Damn, you gave him. I gave him. You know what I'm saying? Even as the new person, even I gave him. I called him myself, brought him into my living room. We talked. We had conversations. We had how we gonna make this work. I wanted him to be a part of his kid's life.
Hell, I did too.
For the simple fact that I feel like all men need to be in their kid's life. You know what I'm saying?
I especially feel that way because I didn't have a father in my life. So I didn't want to take that from them.
Now, as a father, when you fuck that up, and that's why I feel like all fathers should have that opportunity to fuck that up themselves. You shouldn't be the one to take that from them. Then they can always come back and say, look what your mother did. Your mother took you from me. Look, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And make you, and then they can make the kid think like, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? You always give that child, or you always give that father the opportunity to make his own mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
You never preach it in your child's ear. You let them see they father or they mother fuck ups for them. You never tell them bad stories about their father or their mother.
And then CJ was like, like, what I didn't like about the CJ situation was weird because when first of all, he did an interview. He did his own interview. I'm like, why the fuck is CJ doing an interview? So then he did his own interview and he made the whole story about him. He started talking about royalty. I mean, he started talking about Nike. And yeah, Nike was up to this. She the one contacted him and had him do the video and all this. And this all started from some lasagna. And it's like, I'm like, nigga, we still on the lasagna?
First of all, nigga, this video old as hell.
That nigga said this all started from some lasagna and Nike.
As what the baby daddy was saying, he was trying to handle this off of social media.
They asked him why didn't you bring the social media earlier? Because they've been on YouTube since 2015. He said, well, as you know, I'm not an internet person. I don't really like doing it. I'm not here for the clout. I'm not doing this. I just want to see my kids. Royalty always ignores me. She's avoiding me. She's ducking me. She's ignoring me. So now it's like, if I can't get no response, fuck it. This is what I gotta do.
And she basically said, yes, I took them from
you. Will never see them.
You will never
see
them.
That.
Like
then they said, okay. Then she came back and said, fans always come show up at our house. They find where we stay at. We be on tour. Why do they come? That nigga was like, first of all, I'm not no goddamn fan. Second of all, you just said I would never see them. You would make sure I never see them. So why would I just pop up at your damn house?
Because you gonna call the police.
You're gonna call the police, exactly.
Or it's gonna be some type of altercation.
Yeah. Between
Straight
you
up.
and CJ or something, exactly. So it's like the police gonna get involved. So it's like, why just show up? That's trespassing. Why you don't just show up at nobody's house? That's trespassing. So it's just weird to me, man.
I'm I'm tripping on why the friend even do a video.
Just trying to defend CJ's honor as being a stand-up good guy. I mean, nobody never. That's why I said it wasn't called for CJ to even be in it. We never said you was a bad guy in the situation. You know what I'm saying? You know, nobody ever said.
Then you say CJ said, well, since he want to bring up the laxative prank.
Yeah, so here we go, y'all. So once again, CJ proved to us that all his pranks are fake as hell, and they're scripted, and the kids even fake it. He said that the laxative prank was fake, and this is why he said it was fake, because he was like that CPS was called, and we didn't know that because they never went that deep to discuss it. But when they was going through all the junk on Inside Edition and everything, CPS was called. The police was called. He said that they let him go. They cleared him once he gave them the original footage of that prank. So they could see that it was scripted. It was fake. The kids didn't have laxative. That's why they left it alone. It was fake. Mm. And like you said, we do evidence into all of it fake. But that's neither here nor there. We know that. But it's like I said, CJ video wasn't called for. The best friend video wasn't called for. All thing we needed was the response from Royalty.
Yeah, and Royalty response just did not seem like. First of all, if I would have came to, I'm gonna be honest with you, just straight up. I wouldn't have came before no kids anyway to give no no story to, because all their fans are kids. 90% of their fans are kids
under 15.
I wouldn't have came to them to give them no, let me sit down and tell you what's going on type of thing.
But they felt like the pressure was on them because all the T channels got a hold to it. So they felt the pressure then. You know what I'm saying? They felt the pressure then. They felt like they have to respond to this now. They had to, let the people know what's really going on. And it's like, you really ain't let the people really know what's going on. I mean, she said, I took them from him, straight up. That's it. And like I said, at the end of the day, whatever y'all went through is what y'all went through. Like, you literally took those children from their father and said, this not your dad, this your dad. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to tell you what she said. And he didn't even know this. She said that you didn't sign the birth certificate. She said, so, no, you're not their father. And I might just change their name to Brady. To CJ's name, right? So CJ in his video, he said, well, I didn't know this until she said it, but I'll be glad to sign the birth certificates. So she said she's going to be changing their name to Brady.
You can just do it easily like that?
Because nobody signed them.
But still, if they contacted the man, supposedly their daddy,
I think if he stepped in and took a blood test and all that, then that would be a problem in this situation.
Like, I don't think it's gonna be that. And then it's just, the thing is, now you're trying to prove a point.
Well, I think that's just being grimy now.
Yeah.
By just saying I'm gonna change that in a break, I think you're just being grimy.
Like, what the fuck type of?
Yeah, I think you're just being grimy now.
Like I said, at the end of the day, and on this part, me and Royalty kind of shared a little bit. I went through some fucked up shit with my ex. She says she went through fucked up shit with her ex, so I'm gonna go off of her word. Mm-hmm. But never did I make the decision to say you're not gonna be allowed to be in our kids' life because of the shit that you did to me.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I didn't do that.
You have to move on. You have to move on with your life, but still allow him to be a part of their life, and then let him be the one that fucks it up with them as well. You know what I'm saying? Now, when he not coming like he's supposed to, not picking them up, not doing for them, that's when you can start making that decision that, you know what, you ain't gonna even be a father. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But you can't just strip. You can't just pass them on like a deck of cards or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you took them here and put them over here. You know what I'm saying? You can't just do it.
She picked the better person.
Yeah, you picked who you wanted, who you chose to be, but you need to do that at the time of trying to have a baby then. You know what I'm saying? You can't just have no baby.
This girl said, yes, I've been paying CJ's child support. Like, I was totally confused when she said that.
Hold up. She said she was paying CJ's child support. I was like, huh? I was like, cause CJ wrote Nike about paying her child support to get Kamari to come out there when he started getting famous on YouTube. I'm like, so when was she paying child support? Was it another child, some shit, or what's going on? But
maybe, I don't know. That probably.
But like she said, she was trying to prove that she wasn't a gold digger. Like she said that she was with CJ when he had nothing. So basically, but what I don't get is this: what I don't get. You was with one nigga because he had nothing. You moved to another nigga that had nothing.
But see,
they tricked her though.
CJ tricked her because he made her think that he had something.
She thought he had money because she met him in the club. He was dressed fly, he was dressed nice, and he was actually living with another girl. See,
but what I'm confused on is when he said he had a job, I was like, what?
Job?
Okay,
that did it for me.
But then you said he had nothing. So I'm confused on what.
Because he flexed about he had a job. Well, I think he must have had a job at the casino or something, but he flexed the base because he was living with another girl. When the other girl found out he was with Royalty, she kicked his ass out. That's when he started living with Royalty and her mama. So, but like I said, so you went from a situation with your baby daddy that had nothing to a strange nigga with nothing. Just so happened, couple of years later, YouTube took off. Mm-hmm. Just so happened. YouTube took off.
She talking about, look at me now. Look at me. CJ so fake doing for us. Look at me now. It's like, girl.
Look at you what?
If this YouTube... Again. If YouTube was to say... It was a good run while it lasted.
I hate when people say that though. YouTube a big corporation.
I know, but I'm just saying, if they was to say that, or if they say, you know what, YouTube gonna be around, but we gonna pay everybody pennies on the dollar now.
But see, the reason, like I said, I get where you're going. But the reason I hate when people say that, because that's like, we can say that for any job. If McDonald's was to close today.
But that's what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
If a motherfucker who work at McDonald's, they gonna go get another job. What is Royalty and CJ gonna do?
Yeah, because they're going to think they're too famous.
What are they going to do?
They're going to think they're too famous to go get a job.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Got you.
They not going to go do shit. Hopefully they invested or they sitting on some money because...
She got her own company, her own business.
Okay.
I think them lashes or some shit like that. But
well, females is making big money off of lashes. I hope that...
Back up. Certain females is making big money off lashes. Most of you women are making shit off these goddamn lashes. There's too many of them out there. So these famous women are making big off these lashes. Don't get that shit twisted thinking all these YouTube girls are making killer money off lashes. No, they're not. These famous women making hell out of money off lashes.
Might be on to something.
You gonna buy some Rihanna Fenty shit before you buy some Royalty shit. Just straight up. And it could be the same product.
Well, see, the thing is, Royalty fans are kids.
So obviously they not buying no damn lashes.
They can't afford either afford or they don't wear.
They can't afford it. What 12-year-old you know wearing lashes to school?
Babe, it's probably some.
These
kids change. These kids be walking around with bundles in their head.
I get that, but ain't never wearing no goddamn big ass lashes, walk around looking like a fucking bat like this. Ain't nobody doing that. Ain't no 12-year-old doing that. No offense to the ladies that wear lashes. But that shit look weird to me. I hate them. What I always tell you about them lashes? What I always tell you? You put them shits on, I'm snatching them off.
I'm gonna put my lashes on.
I'm snatching them bitches
and
off.
See what they look like.
You gonna see them look like that in the trash.
Nah, I heard horror stories with women say lashes be breaking they real lashes out.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't messing with it. But I don't know. This whole thing was just weird. I think if she was gonna sit down and try to do like this type of video, she should have told CJ don't put all that editing on there because it just looked fake.
It made it seem unsincere, ungenuine. It made it seem fake. Because, like I said, it would have felt a lot realer without all that dumbass editing he was editing. But CJ was trying to be comical. He was trying to be funny. And this wasn't a time for funny. You're talking about children in this situation.
Then the part where you said he asked the kids.
No, this nigga said, Royalty, me and Royalty feel like y'all should be together. You and my baby mama. He told us because you tried to break her up, so she would leave me and come to you. And my baby mama tried to break me up, so she would leave, so I would leave her and come back to her. He like, I feel like y'all should be together. I talked to her, we agree. We all talk to the kids. Everybody. I'm like, you talk to the kids.
Because like Nike said, those kids are their friends. Those kids are not being raised by parents. You shouldn't be talking to them kids about nothing of that situation. Period. No, they kids. Leave them in the child's place. We say that all the time. Kids got to stay in the child's place.
But I get it though. Like, she's going to talk negative to make them obviously pick and choose their side now. Hate him. This is your dad. You know what I'm saying? You should never do that. You should never. Like, I would feel like a real, true bitch ass nigga if I ever did that. If I ever did some, hey, tell the kids, that he ain't no good. Fuck him. And I don't even agree with niggas I don't even agree with motherfuckers do that. Like, just say a man trying to talk to a woman and he try to talk down on the man she with. You know what I'm saying? I don't even agree with that. So it's like, I'm definitely not agreeing with no talking down on nobody's father to try to make you seem like the good guy.
That shit crazy.
It's like you gotta let them kids figure out for themselves.
Yeah, let them spend time with him and see.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. One thing about a father, a bad father, a dude that don't know how to be a father, one thing about that situation is he gonna always figure out a way to fuck it up himself. Mm-hmm. Trust and believe that. Mm-hmm. Any man that's not a good father is gonna figure out a way to fuck it up for himself in front of his kids. His kids will always come to realize it may work for a month, it may work for the first 6 months, it may work for the first year, but he will eventually figure out how to be a fuck nigga.
I witnessed that.
That's just what it is.
I witnessed that.
So all you gotta do is sit back and let it play out. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk down on him. Sit back and let it play out.
Don't say nothing. Make them respect him just like they respect you.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same thing. It's the same thing with a bad mom. Anything. You are what you are. So you can try to change for the kids and try to act like put this cloud over like you just this perfect guy and dad is here. You can put that on, but eventually it's gonna come out. Dog, you're not a good father. Like, it's so not hard to be a good father, but it's so easy to be a horrible one. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And the ones who are horrible, they figure out ways to show you that they are horrible.
So if he was this monster that Royalty said he was, he would have eventually showed him.
It's gonna show
him. Showed the kids
with the kids. It's gonna show because you are what you are. Like, I don't give a fuck. I believe that to the grave. You are what you are. A lot of people put on a mask. They put on a fake, they put on a front, and they be something. They be the person that they know that you want them to be. But eventually, the real them is going to show. Mm-hmm. You are what you are. You just got to let them kids figure out for themselves.
Yep.
But I figure at the end of the day, like you got to let them kids. Like, somebody was like, yeah, daddy might not be their real daddy. That man looked like Leonidas' twin.
Carnation looks like him.
Yeah, but he's like Leonidas' twin. Mm. So, whatever.
Yes. It's crazy how this thing came out. But, it's weird. I always wondered where was the real father?
I always wondered too. I was like, because I was wondering, like, it was almost like she just, she said, first she said, because, Royalty been kind of told this little story, like, long time ago, you know what I'm saying? Like, the short version of it long time ago. Yeah,
she kept it cute.
Yeah, so I was like, damn, so you just took the kids and got the hell on and, you took the kids from the house, went to your mama's house.
Because what the story she told is that she was in a relationship with somebody and she went out to the club one night with her mama and she seen CJ and she wanted to holler, but the mama went over there and said, my daughter liked you. Mm-hmm. They start kicking it. CJ needed somewhere to stay, so she asked the mama to let him stay there, and then she moved in with the kids.
And so she took the kids, and they both all came to her mama house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how she put...
Her, CJ, the kids all stayed at the mama house. Now, I'm thinking in that time, oh yeah, and I'm going to tell you, the reason why that didn't work, because he explained it. So the people are one question, so why the fuck, if she went to the mama house, then why the fuck he ain't come get his kid? He already expressed, the mama hated him. They done got into altercations and shit before. So you know it was no going to her house. You know what I'm saying? So that's why she went there, to her mama house. Because she knew they ain't get along, period.
This shit crazy. But hopefully this man will find a way to be in his kid's life. He
said he's working on that. He said
hopefully Royalty will grow up and see that. Don't be one of those. Because I don't think she's a bitter baby mama. I'm not gonna say that.
No, she's not bitter baby mama now. I'm gonna tell what she is now. Not mean to cut you. I'm gonna tell what she is now. What happened in this situation? Royalty's never growing out this situation. The reason why, money and fame has taken over that situation now. So now it's like, you know what? I chose the man that I wanted to choose. He became rich and famous. There's no turning back now. Nigga, he got all this money.
But you can be with him and keep the rich and fame, but let the kids see their dad.
Because she don't want this man in the picture at all. She wants him to be the dad now. You see what I'm saying? She picked who she want the dad to be. That came along with her package. I want to be with this man. I want that to be the dad. We can be rich and famous and live our life. Fuck you, get out. You know what I'm saying? That's what she chose that. And when YouTube blew up, that definitely took him out of any kind of situation of being in his kid's life. Without the legal system getting involved.
Well, he gonna have to get the legal system involved.
He gonna have to do all kind of stuff like blood tests and.
You really believe that he didn't sign the birth certificate?
Yeah,
he said it.
I think yeah, he didn't sign the birth certificate.
Oh, okay.
I know he said when she had Jalea, I think he was doing a bid. They were both teenagers. He was doing a bid in juvenile.
Oh, okay.
When Jalea was born, I don't know what happened with the other two, but yeah, because she made it like, yeah, you ain't signed a birth certificate because I didn't let you. You know what I'm saying? But he was like the first time he was doing a little bid in jail or whatever, in juvenile or whatever. You know, like he said, he had a troubled past. Little gang banging fight, he had a troubled past as a kid. You know what I'm saying? And they both was kids, like 14, 15. You know what I'm saying? When she had Jalea, so they had a troubled past. So it's like that's why he didn't sign that birth certificate. But like I said, now he gonna have to go through a whole nother thing because she ain't letting him on some legitimization shit. She ain't hearing it. So he gonna have to go through a hell to even see them kids. But he does have this video that she made proving that he is their father.
Yeah. See, so you really kind of fucked yourself.
Yeah, because you do have this video proving that he is their father.
The crazy thing to me is, why in the hell do CJ think that he wants Royalty back? He don't want Royalty. He just want his kids. He want to be able to be his kid. And him saying Nike want him is the funniest thing I ever heard. Like, CJ needs to make up his mind who he wants to be with. Because, again, just a year ago, this nigga was sending naked pictures to Nike talking about, I wish we was a family. Me, you, and Kamar.
See, I told you what it is, though. CJ be flexing her. Just like he said, just like he said in the video. He started talking about that in the video. He was like, yeah, and Royalty was like, Nike was like, you know, you ain't gonna see Kamari no more out there. You know what I'm saying? He told some whatever. Yes, I will. He told me, I've heard that before. She said she ain't coming out here, and where she was, right back out here this summer. Yes, she will. So he's cocky like that.
Next, you being cocky like that gonna fuck it up for you.
But he also said that Nike has. He said he talked to Kamar on the phone. He said Nike has blocked his YouTube because he said he asked Kamar, "You seen the video?" She like, "No, mommy blocked the YouTube from the phone, so she can't watch his videos." So Kamar can't see his videos. Because that's how he does his manipulation too, through them videos. You know what I'm saying? So Nike done blocked them shits. It's his channel.
Wow.
So you can't even see the videos or whatever. But he told me, yeah, she'll be back out here again. Because he feel like his money overrules everything.
Well, see, what he don't realize is, right now they doing a verbal agreement of what he gonna give Nike a month.
What?
If she was to really...
He better keep it at the verbal agreement.
Yes, because if she was to take him to court for child support...
That $2,500 is gonna be way... I mean that
So that's why I don't think it's about the money for her.
I mean that $2,000 a month.
Yeah, that's why I don't think it's about the money, because she knows the ball is in her court.
Well, that's something she does, but some people don't. Some people just, you know what I'm saying, they don't realize it. You know what I'm saying? And she probably don't realize that either. But like I said, you know, like I think he should understand that, bro, keep this shit cordial like it is, because if she take you to court, bro, do you know how much money you make? That $2,000 a month gonna go up, my nigga. Like, understand that. You ain't gonna be able to pay that $15,000 a month rent that you pay now.
He said he bought that house.
Nigga, that house is still rented. Hold on. Just like the last house we told y'all was rented, and then everybody, oh, he bought the house. This house is rented too.
He said he bought the
Let
house.
me ask y'all a question. Who the fuck y'all know sell you a whole house with all the furniture in it? Sell you a house with all the goddamn furniture in it. That house is rented as well, y'all. But that doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter. But I just hate when YouTubers lie to you and gas y'all up, and man, y'all be arguing with everybody else about some shit. Your house is $15,000 a month, rent, not mortgage.
But anyway, we're finna wrap this thing up.
I looked it up.
Y'all let us know what y'all think about this one.
And the only way I was able to look it up, because CJ on 32s called him on the phone, and he was on speakerphone and told him about the video that somebody posted showing the address of that house. So when I seen it, I went and found the video, looked at the address, went to Zillow, typed it in, and seen that they was getting it from Zillow. All the pictures on Zillow, and it shows all the information. This time, now the house says it's not for rent or for sale right now. Because it's not for rent, because see, they just got it occupied. It's not for sale. You know what I'm saying?
Because they don't want to sell.
They don't want to sell it. They don't keep renting it.
That's
why he said
smart.
But that's what he said the last house. Somebody wouldn't sell it to him.
Nobody's gonna sell you them type of houses.
Because they're gonna make more money off rent.
Yeah, they make more money off of rent.
The last house he was paying $10,000 a month rent. Who's gonna sell you a house so I can keep making $10,000 a month off a dummy like you?
But anyway, y'all let us know what y'all think about this one in the comment section below. Make sure you like, you comment, and you share these videos. With that being said, we will catch y'all on the next
video.
Peace. Oh, that I almost just waste some water. I dropped the top.
Yeah, that's a lick with them rental houses like that.